Good morning, Saturday morning, just out walking my dog, just running around in the background. It's a week today that I run my 100-mile race. So this week's been a bit strange really, kind of when you've been doing loads and loads of running and then you suddenly taper down and don't do any. It feels odd, it feels strange, you kind of kick yourself out of your routine, and I guess it gives you more time to actually worry about and think about the race coming up, although it's also given me time to organise all the other stuff apart from the actual running bit. There seems to be so much sort of planning and prepping to get in place before I actually run. There's hotels to book the night before, and for my wife who's crewing actually the night that I'm running, so that she's going to be down there at the finish and we've got somewhere to go back to at the end of the race. Sorting all out my kit, little bits and pieces which I'm carrying with me, just it's all like the final details, which there seems to be loads of and loads to do, but I'm glad I'm getting that all done now. I've almost got it all done with a week to go, so actually when it comes down to race day or a couple of days before race day, I'll have it all done and I won't have to worry about it. I'll be stressing about it. There's enough to worry about with the race coming up. Never mind having to worry about little bits of kit which I might have forgotten, and stuff like that. So it's good to be able to get all that done, and I'm happy that that kind of preparation's all sorted now. There's other concerns as well. This weather, I mean, I do love the hot weather, the sun, and we shouldn't grumble about it, but oh god, it's been hot. We had the hottest day of the year on Thursday, and it was just stifling just to go out and be in the heat of the sun at sort of midday. It was just horrible just standing there, never mind running or having run any kind of distance really. So that is going to be a massive challenge, the weather. I mean, it's cooled down this weekend, it's dropped down in sort of the 20s or just the high teens, which if we were running today would have been perfect, but we're not. And the weather looks like it's going to heat up again for the weekend. Going to be late 20s, maybe touching the 30s, so that's going to be a massive factor to deal with, which I'm a little bit worried about, I've got to tell you. But I think I'm just going to have to be sensible, make sure all the normal things. I keep my head covered, I don't go too crazy on the pace, be realistic about it being a bit slower than I thought it was going to be, keep hydrated, keep the salt levels up, all those sort of sensible things which everyone talks about, but it's still going to be a massive factor and just adds to the challenge. But at the same time, it being really tough is kind of exciting as well. Taking on an extra bit of a challenge within the race is going to be another challenge, you say, and it sounds stupid, but it's going to be fun to be tested right to the limit. So yeah, so a week to go. So last week just gone, I've done 2 runs, a 6-miler on Tuesday and one on Thursday, or went a bit further on Thursday. So it's been a really low mileage week. I've had 2 days rest day. I'm going to run again tomorrow, and then 2 short runs next week. So my legs are going to be properly rested and ready to go come race day. It's been a long old journey, it really has. I was thinking about what I was going to say in this little spiel, and I thought I'd just turn the camera on, just talk, but as I was sort of leading up to pressing the button to press record, I was kind of thinking, god, it's been a long old journey this. I started training for this in February when I set out my plan. That plan was done off the back of following a 50k ultra plan, so it's been a long old journey to get to here with just a week to go. And if you look at my Twitter and you look at my Instagram and you look at all the vlogs that I've done, everything seems to be wonderful and perfect, and my runs are going well. You know, I've had a few tough runs, but everything has gone swimmingly. And sometimes, I know on social media and stuff, you can paint a picture that everything's wonderful and everything's perfect, and I guess this is sort of a bit of an opportunity to say that not everything was perfect. No one will really know what was going on behind the scenes, but I've had a tough sort of 4 to 5 months with lots of other stuff going on, which I won't go into, but running has certainly given me something to focus on, and having this 100 miler, although I didn't plan it this way, has definitely given me something positive to concentrate on, and it has actually kept me sane. It really has. Having something to strive for, to focus in on, and distract me really from what's been going on in the real world. And it has been nice to escape on my big long runs. It's given me some time to think, time to evaluate, time to set things straight in my mind so I can get on with the rest of my day some days, and to be better at home, better at work. So to be fair, I think this 100 mile challenge has been an absolute godsend for me, and it really has, kept me sane. I would have loved it anyway because I love the challenge, but it's come along at just the right time for me really. So yeah, it's been emotional this year. It's been a bit of a mixed bag of things going on. Yeah, lots been going on, but I say running, as you hear with so many stories, has been a great distraction and a great help. We ran that Miles for Mind charity month of running, where loads of people run every day, or not run every day, run so many miles in a month, and it really does help your mental health. Running, it really can distract you from the real world, which just escaping from the real world and what's going on can be a saviour sometimes. So yeah, getting a bit deep and meaningful there, but there you go. So 1 week to go until I run the North Downs Way 100. I wish it was going to be cooler, but hey, heat looks like it's going to hot up, as I say, for next week. But we'll take it on. We will beat it. We'll get to the end of that 100 miles and collect that buckle at the end, I'm sure. So till then, thanks.